Today, we'll be introducing to you about trigonometry. Do you guys know where the word trigonometry came from?
It came from Greek. The word of trigonon means triangle.
And metron means measure. Okay. Definition of trigonometry. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between the sides and the angles of a triangle. It uses basic functions such as sine, cosine, and tangent to calculate unknown lengths, heads, and angles. In simple words, trigonometry helps us understand how angles and sides are connected. This knowledge is very useful in many areas of life. For example, in measuring the height of a building without climbing, in addition to find distance in physics to study waves and motion, and in engineering to design safe routes like bridges, towers, and buildings. Therefore, trigonometry is not only important in mathematics but also plays a big role in real-world applications.
Okay, now I'm to explain trigonometry in suspension bridge. In building a suspension bridge, trigonometry is very important. It helps engineering to calculate angles, legs, and heights correctly. The main cables of the bridge usually looks like a curve, parabola, or catenary. By using trigonometry, engineers can find 1. The angle between the cables and the towers. 2. The length of the cables. 3. The height of the towers compared to the bridge. 3. 5. And the tension pulling force in the cables. With trigonometry, suspension bridge can be built strong, balanced, and safe, even when carrying heavy cars and facing strong winds.
Hi, I'm going to talk about solution of trigonometry in bridges. The solution that lies within a specific interval, typically 0 to pi for angles measured in radians or 0 to 160 for angles measured in degrees. Trigonometry provides essential solution for bridges design and problem solving by applying Toa, that is sine, cosine, and tangent, to right triangles formed by bridges, components, and forces. Trigonometries allow engineers to calculate heights and angles needed for supporting structures. And this is the formula of the trigonometry.
Conclusion, trigonometry is a useful branch of mathematics that connects angle and length. It is applied not only in simple daily life situations but also in engineering. In suspension bridge, trigonometry helps engineers calculate cable, tension, angles, and tower height to ensure the bridge is strong and safe.
Asha, what is the definition of trigonometry?
Definition of trigonometry. Trigonometry is the branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between the sides and the angles of a triangle. It mainly uses functions such as sine, cosine, and tangent to calculate unknown distance, heights, and angles. Isa, what is the formula in trigonometry?
In trigonometry, formulas are mainly based on the relationship between the side and angles of a right-angled triangle. The most basic ones are the trigonometric relations, such as sin equal to opposite per hypotenuse, cos equal to adjacent per hypotenuse, tan equal to opposite per adjacent. And their reciprocals, c-sec equal to 1 per sin, sec equal to 1 per cos, and cot equal to 1 per tan. There are also Pythagorean identities like sin 2 theta plus cos 2 theta equal to 1, equal 1. They are the core formulas. Okay, now I want to ask Alicia one question. Alicia, what is the importance of trigonometry in suspension bridge?
Trigonometry is very important in suspension bridge design and analysis because it helps calculate the tension in cables using sine and cosine. Second, it determines the angles of cables with tangent functions. Third, it ensures the distribution of load between towers and cables is balanced. Last but not least, it helps to find the length of suspended vertical cables along the curved cables. In short, without trigonometry, engineers cannot calculate the correct forces, angles, and dimensions needed to build a sea suspension bridge.
That is all from us.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching.